When you're starting your business, it's important to understand how to separate and differentiate yourself from everyone else. The tea market is a very crowded space, and it's become even more crowded over the past few years. We're finding that there has been a resurgence of interest in not just teas, but in herbal blends, medicinal blends, Ayurvedic blends, blends that will help with balance and nutrition and improving a quality lifestyle. So with that, there are blends out there on the market, but many of our customers are looking to create their own custom blend in order to separate themselves from the crowd, a product that they can call their own. Some of the things you'll want to look at when you're creating your own custom blend is really by starting it with what you want your blend to help with. There are blends that could help with digestion. There are blends that could help with sleep. There are blends that could help with energy. There are blends that can help with inflammation, arthritis. There are blends that people will drink to help reduce some of the effects of chemotherapy, cancer-related issues. There are blends that could help with hypertension and high blood pressure, and the list goes on and on. Once you've established the purpose of your blend, the next step is to identify your customers. If you're looking to focus your product to a particular market, identifying that market is going to be the key to reaching them. It seems cliche and it seems obvious, but for a lot of businesses, they're new to the tea industry. They're just of the assumption that they're going to put it out there on their website and everyone's then going to see it. You have to find a way to focus your efforts into a particular market. So if you're focusing on millennials, you'll want to target millennials through a specific search, or seniors, or women between 45 and 60, or men of a certain age, or diabetics. The tea business is not a one-size-fits-all business. There are really very few products by today's standards that are going to be good for everyone. There, of course, are going to be the mainstream products like green teas and flavored black teas, and some of the other flavored herbal blends that are out there that are going to be products you can find in just about any supermarket, anywhere across the country. But if you're looking to differentiate your business and really identify your brand as being something a bit more upscale or niche, you'll want to focus on these niche markets that are going to, again, separate yourself from everyone else. Once you've identified your customer, the next step in your process will be to establish your budget and create a marketing plan. So once you've established your budget, you can determine how much you can spend, and then you can determine where you're going to spend it. One of the best places from our experience has been Google Adwords for your search engine optimization. So for example, if you're looking to target new moms, you'll want to focus search terms that new moms may specifically be looking for. Best teas for new moms, best teas for pregnancy, best teas for postpartum. Things like that are what someone's going to go to Google and search, and you want to be at the top of that list when they do. Finding yourself at the top of that list and having the relevant information on your website will be the difference between you capturing that customer, which will then become an ongoing customer, or someone else getting them. So when it comes to establishing your budget, it's very important to focus on how much you have and not go over the budget, because it's very easy in any business to wind up going over. And to avoid that from happening, it's really important to hone in on those search terms that are going to be the key, because it's very easy to throw more money at a problem, but if you haven't fixed the source of that problem, which could be a bad search term, you can increase your budget over and over and over again and not get the results that you're looking for. So it's very important to find a budget, stick with it. Call Google AdWords. We've used them and found them to be extremely helpful to deal with directly versus third-party companies that oftentimes charge a fee to do the same thing. Establishing your pricing and profit margin is vital to the success of your business. This is a very important process, because if you have established a bad pricing model, you could sell more products than you've ever expected and not make any money. And if you're going into this business, if you're going into the tea business, then it's on the assumption that you're going into it to make money. So at the very least, establish a fair pricing policy that allows you to deliver a high quality product at a fair and reasonable price to customers who will enjoy it and come back. It's a very simple concept. It's a simple philosophy that works, and it's true for any successful business. In order to establish what the fair pricing would be for your product, because that's a difficult number to establish for someone new to the business. Of course, you're going to want to look to see what your wholesale price is going to be, and then develop a factor of at least 2 or perhaps 3 times more than what your price is to what you sell it for. For example, if your wholesale price for that product is $6, your retail price should be somewhere around $16 to $20, give or take, in order to be in that right market spot. Now, that may seem as if you're buying it for $6 and selling it for $20, that there's a $14 profit margin. Clearly that's not the case, because when you build in your costs to carry that product on your shelf, your costs for generating the lead, your costs for shipping if you're going to be selling it on places like Amazon or other fulfillment centers, those costs, those margins go way down. So it's important to really identify all of the different aspects in order to establish a true profit margin. And the final point that I would like to mention is that it's important to set realistic goals for your business. Success is a relative term that's going to be different for everyone. There are those that may be watching that are looking to get into the business for the purposes of establishing a supplemental income so that you or your spouse may not have to go to work. Other people may be looking to generate $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, while others may be looking to make $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 a day or a week. Whatever the case is, set your goals, set them realistically, establish realistic time horizons in which to get there, and find ways to track and measure your progress throughout this great journey. I want to thank you for taking some time to learn about the different steps that are involved in getting into this exciting and very profitable business. If you're looking to learn more about this, the best way to do it is really to set up a time so we could discuss the details about your business plans further. If you click the link on our website, you can schedule a consultation so we could discuss your plans. Our focus is always going to be to start small. Don't spend more than you have to on product. You don't want a room full of inventory. The money should be put towards marketing and promotion and other areas that your business needs. The key is to find a supplier that can help you start small and then scale up, so that as your business grows and becomes successful, you grow incrementally without having to make a large upfront purchase of inventory. And that's really the focus of what we do. And this short video hopefully helped to give you some better clarity on why it's important to have a custom blend to position your business different from everyone else out there in the market. My name is Dean Jablon. I'm with Lifetime Tea. Thank you for watching.